Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Jill again, and today I'm so excited to share with you guys our birth story. I'm super excited to share this with you guys, although it didn't happen as how I imagined it to be. The original plan was to make an actual video during my labor and my delivery. However, I was in so much pain that I didn't even bother thinking about grabbing my phone and taking a video of me while I'm being tortured with the labor pain. So please bear with me. I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys the story, and I'll be inserting some clips as well because Carl was able to like shot some snippets. But yes, if you are curious about how my labor and delivery went, please keep on watching. So I would like to start this vlog with a couple of days prior to delivering my baby girl Cassidy. She's right here, by the way, but she's asleep at the moment and she's not actually bothered that I'm here talking, so I think this will work. So 15th of April, it all started with mild contractions, and I'm pretty sure that it was a false labor because it doesn't have any pattern at all and it does not progress. So I'm just having mild contractions from 12 midnight to 4 a.m. So that kind of hindered me from having a good night's sleep. However, I was praying that it will progress, but and that happened to me Thursday and Friday, and then come Saturday I found out that my mucus plug is out. So that was actually a mixed emotion for me when I saw my mucus plug, because I've seen a lot of vlog and they said that their labor started immediately after they found their mucus plug. However, for me it did not just yet. We even went later that afternoon for a growth scan in Arewa, and then the sonographer did told us that I don't have enough amniotic fluid anymore. However, she did reassure us that the baby was okay, that the baby is fine and healthy. So we were like, cool. We were not going to be worrying about that. And she just sent the report straight to my midwife. So I didn't bother updating my midwife about it, which was my fault. And then Tuesday, that was the 20th of April, Carl was at work and I've been complaining that I've been having mild contractions in the morning, but that was like it just comes and go. And it was raining that day, so I told Carl I wanted to go grab some spicy food and maybe it will induce my labor, because I was already 39 weeks that time. So I told Carl spicy foods will actually induce labor naturally, so we should try it. So he picked me up from the house. We went to Albany and ate a spicy beef noodle soup, which was actually perfect for the weather because it was raining and it was cold. However, after that, I was really craving for dessert. So we went to Robert Harris in Westfield and we had mango snowflake. I also ordered a Nutella waffle. I don't know, I was just so hungry that time, I guess. And then I was having mild contractions as well when all these things happened, and it doesn't really worry me because it wasn't as painful as I expected it to be, but maybe because it was not the real thing yet. At around 4:30, we went straight to my midwife because we were scheduled for a checkup, and I was already claiming that this is gonna be our last midwife visit because I was really thinking that I should give birth this week before my next appointment, which is a week later. So, and then during my checkup, the midwife was worried because of the amniotic fluid, and our midwife did refer us to the hospital already and waited for my schedule to be induced because it is not good for the baby to not have enough volume of amniotic fluid. So I was really scared when we went home. I was searching Google already and YouTube as well on how does induction work, what I should do before and after induction, how does it feel, because that's one thing that I didn't really expected that I will be going through. So that night when we went home, I was really disappointed, doing a lot of research, waiting for the doctor's call about the induction. And then just around 6:30, I think, or just before 7, my family called me, and we were having like a chat, video chat, and then they were telling me off. My mom was like telling me off because if I laugh too hard I might give birth, and I was like, nope, I'm not in labor, blah blah blah, I'm not gonna give birth today. But that call ended around 7:30. Around 8:30 I've been having contractions again, and I didn't tell Carl about it until 9:30, when it kind of went a little bit intense already. So I told Carl, I think we should take a rest because I am pretty sure tonight is the night. And then we were just laughing about it because we were like, we've been talking about this for how many nights already, but we did went to bed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to sleep because it was really getting intense, but Carl was able to have his nap. And then I was monitoring all my contractions in this contractions app. It's really painful, and the interval is now every 3 to 5 minutes. So we were told to call the midwife if the contraction lasts for a minute, and every 2 to 3 minutes for 2 to 3 hours. So we'll follow that. And I'm so uncomfortable, I couldn't sleep, I had to take a shower. I'll update you guys already. So 11:30, that was 2 hours after my contractions got intense. I rang my midwife. I texted my midwife telling her that this is the interval and the duration of my contractions, and I think they're getting worse. And then she was like, just keep monitoring it and call me if your contractions become very regular. And around 1:30, I was in so much pain, I can't even bear it. And everyone keeps telling me that the pain was like a period cramp, but just worse than that. But the thing is, I don't have period cramps before, so I don't really know what I'm expecting to feel. But when it happened, I was like, oh my god, this is painful. And I was so firm about having unmedicated natural delivery. I was like, nope, I'm gonna be doing this without pain relievers. However, that time I was like telling Carl already, I want to get epidural as soon as possible because I was in so much pain. I just felt like all my muscles or my bones are like kind of separating from my body. I don't know, I can't explain. And then we decided to call the midwife. She arrived around 2 a.m. She did an internal examination and told me that I was 100% effaced, which is good news, but I was only 2 centimeter dilated. I lost hope the moment I heard that I was only 2 centimeter dilated because I was already in so much pain and I still have 8 centimeter to go. And then so she went home and she told Carl to ring her if I can't really bear the pain anymore. We have to stay at home, have my labor here with Carl. And then around 3 a.m. I guess, I told Carl he should go to sleep. So I told him go to sleep because one has to have a sound mind once we go to the hospital. And so he did. What I did was I went outside, to the living room, and then I had my me moment there. So I was like stretching, squatting, all those labor positions that I've seen online. I already did that. I was in so much pain, but I didn't cry, you guys. And then I think that was around 4:30 when I woke Carl up. And then I told him I can't bear the pain anymore. I really have to go to the hospital. I feel pressure and I think this is it. This time I was really grumpy already. I told him, I swear this is it. I can feel the pressure and everything's just so intense. I can't explain the pain anymore. I was like removing my clothes. I feel like it's cold. I feel like it's hot. I don't know what to feel anymore. And then he was like, just go to the shower, have some warm shower, because that was actually the recommendation of my midwife because it does relieve the pain. And so I did. I stayed there for like 10 minutes or so, and then I can't really bear the pain anymore. I went out and I was yelling at Carl because he didn't rang our midwife yet because he believes that I was okay because I was not like crying and shouting and all that and screaming. I was okay when I was in the shower, but I was in pain. I was just quiet. And so I urged him to call the midwife as soon as possible. And he did. And we were instructed to go to the hospital right away. That was around maybe 5:10. So we rushed to the car. Good thing all our bags are already inside the car, and we just went to the hospital straight away. However, mind you guys, the hospital is just around 8-10 minutes away from their house, but that was like the longest 8 to 10 minutes of my life. We have to stop twice because I can't really have those intense contractions inside the moving vehicle. So I keep on telling Carl to stop. So we went straight to the ED. We were told to go to maternity suite, and when we arrived there, my contractions were like so much intense. I can't explain it anymore. I want to cry. I don't know what to do anymore. It was just so painful, you guys. It was like 10 times how I felt at 1 a.m. And I was like, oh my god, this is it. I can't take it anymore. I was telling Carl, I can't do this. And then they did an internal examination, and I was only 6 to 7 centimeter dilated. So I was instructed to hop on the tub because the original plan was to give birth in the water. However, it has been an hour already and still there's no progress. And since it's warm water, I felt really relieved and relaxed. So I was dozing off already inside the tub. I think I fell asleep at some point. So around 7 a.m., our midwife asked us if we want to go back to the bed instead of staying in the tub because there was no progress at all. So I was like, yeah, sure, we'll just go back to the bed. Maybe I'll have progress there. And when we went back to the room, my midwife did another internal examination, and she told me I was only 8 centimeter dilated, and I was in so much pain. I really want to push, but I'm not pushing, you guys. However, they were telling me off because they think that I'm pushing, especially Carl. I was just breathing. However, these strong contractions like pushes my baby out of my body. So around 8 a.m., I had a go signal to start pushing. You guys, the contractions are getting worse than ever, but I thought I've come this far, and every contraction is actually one step closer to meeting my baby girl. I'm super excited to meet her. So I was like pushing really hard, and my coach was actually very good as well, my support person, which is Carl. And with the help of my husband and my midwife, I was able to deliver my baby naturally without any pain reliever at exactly 8:20 in the morning, and the placenta followed at 8:22, and everything happened really fast. I felt the ring of fire, but that was only like 2 3 seconds, and all the pain just went away when I saw my baby and I heard her crying. I'm so emotional. Why do I feel like crying when I said that? Yes, I was so emotional when I saw my baby girl. That was like the happiest day of my life. So when she came out, we thought she might be post-term already. My dates might not be as accurate as it was, but we didn't really bother because she was well and healthy, so we're happy about that. So after she came out, we immediately did the skin to skin contact and latching. That was in my birth plan, so I was so happy that we were able to do that. Also, Carl did cut her cord, her umbilical cord, which feels so good seeing Carl bond with our daughter. So that was really nice. That was in our birth plan as well. Our birth was pretty much according to the birth plan that I've given them, so I'm so happy with that. It was a very emotional moment that I didn't even feel the pain in my lacerations, that I'm losing all this blood and all that. I didn't feel them anymore. I was just focused on looking at my baby girl. I was so happy. I was crying. It was like the best feeling. I can't even describe it, but that was like an amazing feeling, especially for a first time like me. So I gave birth at 8:20 in the morning, but we had to stay there until 11, I think, because they had to stitch me up, and I've been losing a lot of blood. I lost like 995 mils, which is almost a liter. And in the middle of suturing me, I asked for a toast because I was really hungry. The last time we had a meal was 3 p.m. So I told my midwife, I'm so hungry, can I get something? And the student midwife did prepared a toast and hot chocolate for me, which was so thoughtful, by the way. So I really thank my team that day. If it's not because of them, I wouldn't be able to deliver my baby safely. And after everything, they asked me to have a shower, and we went to the room where I will be staying the night. So at around 12 noon, we were having lunch, and everything just started to sink in, like, oh my God, I have a baby already, and we don't really know what to do. Like, when do we breastfeed her? When do we change her diaper? What should we do now? We were like clueless. We were just guessing every single move that we did. But thankfully, everyone's like being very helpful to us. We were supposed to be staying um overnight at the hospital and 3 more days at the birthing suite. However, we decided to just go home the day after because I think we will have more rest at home. So yeah, we went home, and that kind of scared us, but well, with the help of each other, we were able to get through the first night. So seeing our daughter with us at home already, we adore and love her so, so much. I could never explain the pain I felt and how it all went away as soon as I've seen my baby and heard her cry. Sure, we were scared and clueless, but the fact that a tiny version of our love is already here with us, that is more than enough. So that is everything that happened during our labor and delivery. I wouldn't want it any other way, although not able to do it exactly as we planned it to be. It's already perfect for me. That's all, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will all meet my baby Cassidy soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.